Hey y'all, it's Kate Divine. I'm exhausted. I don't know if you can see it in my eyes. I've had such a long week so far. I've had such a long week, but it's okay. Um, my feet hurt so bad, guys. Um, I just wanted to make a message real quick. I was just reminding myself, you're kind, not nice. You're kind, you are not nice. You have boundaries. You're not the same person anymore. I'm recognizing that within myself as I embark on this new journey with this new job. And you know I'm excited about my position because it's a leadership position. um but I'm also like, I don't want to say nervous because nervous isn't the right word. I'm not nervous about it. I'm unsure yet because I'm still learning the basics of it, and I'm like, man, I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm confident in myself. I'm eager to see how things pan out. um but I'm realizing, like, you gotta reintroduce yourself. All of the things that you've experienced, especially going through that spiritual awakening, especially losing people, um being alone, being on your own. Not only are those like super scary things, but they're very eye-opening. And for some reason I've just been thinking about, like, what am I gonna do if I see somebody from my past? Like, what am I gonna do? And I was like, nothing. Like, I'm not even interested in the fakery and being like, oh, it's been so long, how are you? And I'm like, well, what are they gonna think if they see me at this place? And I'm like, who fucking cares? I moved on. You moved on. You've had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations, and it's been very painful. And the people who abandoned you when you needed them the most, the people who sided with your abusers, the people who decided that you weren't worth the stay, you weren't worth to stay around, or that you just weren't worth to really put in the real effort to maintain that relationship. All those people are greatly missing out. Because it's something about that build back. It's something about that comeback season. It's something about that underdog story that you're literally building right now. And I know sometimes it might be hard to see because you're like, I still just feel lost. I still feel like I have nothing. I still feel like I'm not going anywhere, and nothing good is going to happen. I was pulling cards the other night, or last night, and Spirit was revealing like my inner like emotions, and it was like work without doing a lot of work with little to no reward, and being burnt out, and being confused. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I feel like I've done so much work on myself, and I've gotten basically nothing in a way, as far as like justice goes, as far as the understanding, and people coming back in my life, or things shaping up to be different. I haven't gotten any of those things, and I know that it's coming. I didn't foresee it happening like this. And I want to encourage you, like, because I want y'all to understand too, like, when I be making these messages, a lot of times I be feeling the same way. Like, when the camera is off, there are definitely moments when I'm sitting here doubting myself, and I'm like, man, I feel like maybe I was wrong, or maybe I didn't make the right move, and I question everything. And I have to remind myself, and I'm going to also remind you, you're right exactly where you're supposed to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, because if you weren't supposed to be there, it wouldn't be working out right now. You'll know. When you're in spaces that aren't meant for you, they will make it known. And, I've been talking about how, one of my last videos I posted about people talking about, oh, don't look for another job, and just wait on God. And I'm not saying that you can't wait on God, but I will say that, I mean, your relationship with the Most High is between you and the Most High. I can't tell you how to live your life. And I know that a lot of you don't want to have to keep working, those toxic jobs. And, I get that. But right now, you do have to just take care of yourself and do what you have to do. There are pros and cons to not having a job. The biggest con is not having any income and not having, stability. But one of the pros is kind of having the freedom to do what you want and to help yourself create something. And it doesn't always work out the way you hoped and planned. That's kind of where I'm at. I started my business, and it didn't pop off the way I had hoped, and that's okay. I'm still reaching for the stars. I'm still reaching for my goals. And for those of you that tune into my channel and continuously comment, like, I appreciate that. When you view it, you like it, I appreciate that more than anything in this world. I want y'all to understand that. But you got to reintroduce yourself in this new season, because you're not the same person. And I know that you may be doubting yourself right now. I know you may be doubting your circumstances and saying, like, well, maybe I was in over my head. Maybe I thought I knew what was up. You got to be patient with yourself, because you are someone who you've never been before. You're not doing the same stuff. Because that's why I was thinking, like, what would I do if I see one of those people? Because I was looking through, like, some of my old pictures on, like, Facebook and Instagram, and I was just seeing some of the comments and some of the people who liked it, who I used to associate with, who I really don't care to see ever again. And I was like, what will I do if I were to see them? And I'm like, I would honestly pretend like I really don't know them. Because it's like, honestly, I don't. I never did. The relationships were fake. It was never real. And they don't deserve this new version. And that's how I feel about it for y'all too. Like, those people who decided that you weren't worth it, the ones that left you high and dry when you needed them the most, they don't deserve this new version of you at all. Whatsoever. Things are going to get better. And I know that they're going to get better for you, because anybody who watches this channel, I know, got a hard working spirit. Like, and a lot of chosen ones too. If you're chosen and you watch my videos, chosen ones like to work. Like, I'm not saying that we like having jobs, but we like to be productive. We like to, get things done. And for those of you that still work, regular 9-to-5 type of jobs, or whatever it is that you do for a living, you like being productive. That's one thing that I can say. Like, when it comes down to, like, working and things of that nature, I always think of myself as a jack of all trades, master of none, because there's literally nothing in this world I feel like I wouldn't, like, any job that anybody gave me to do, if I could be trained to do it, I think I would do it and find some sort of happiness in it. Because even like what I'm doing now, I have not done anything like this in a very long time, and yet I'm content with it. Like, I'm not that I'm want to do it forever, but I'm like, for now, I'm cool with it. I don't want to sit behind a desk all day and be around weird people. So, I'm cool with it. So I say all this to say, like, you are very different than you used to be. You are kind. You are not nice. You don't take people's bullshit, but you're peaceful at the end of the day. You have to reintroduce yourself into this world. The world is not accustomed to this version of you. And I'm not saying that you got to pop out right now, But when you do pop out, it's going ooh, then people gonna be, yeah, because you got people watching you already. Especially those of you who aren't like posting on social media. Like if you haven't been posting on your Facebook page, your Instagram, your Snapchat, or whatever it is that you do, you know, even if you're not friends with people, people be making fake accounts and everything just to sneak up and spy on you and just to see what you're doing. And a lot of them are mad because they don't have no intel on you. They have no idea what you're doing. They don't know. And you've been moving in the shadows, you've been moving in silence, and they have nothing on you. They have no idea what you're doing. And you probably been making moves, and you know the people who are watching the moves that you made, these people are shocked. They didn't even know that that was something that you were doing, and now they can't stop you. They can't stop anything that you're doing. They could try to put more roadblocks in your way, and they could try to send you chaos magic and, you know, chaos demons and just overall just black magic. They can do all those things that they want, but stuff is starting to backfire even quicker now because they done played around too much. And the Most High don't the Most High will sit back and let people disrespect you just so that he can bless you in front of all them people. The world is watching you. Be prepared for anything at any time. Life can change like that in an instant. You have no, we really don't know. Your life could be going, it feels like it's going downhill to it, upward momentum within seconds. Excuse me, because that's the way you have to see it. I mean, it can happen just in the opposite as well. You could be doing very well, and in an instant things can be crumbling. But you know, we've already been through what we needed to go through. Like, we've been through the boot camp and the training ground. We did the work. We did everything that we were supposed to do. It's time to receive now. So you have to be open to receiving and try to keep your thoughts as positive as possible. Nourish your body, feed your body, do self-care, take care of yourself, love on yourself, talk nicely to yourself. If you have pets, I would say love on them. I feel like you just get really good energy from animals, and babies. If you have babies, if you have little kids, like, just love on them. I know they can be hard sometimes to deal with when you're going through your own stuff, but love on your babies too. But most importantly, really take care of yourself right now. You know, you don't need a special occasion to put on that nice outfit. You don't need to have anything planned to put your makeup on, ladies. Gentlemen, you don't need to have no place really to go just to put that suit on. If that's what you want to do, I say go do it and just step out and do what you got to do and be as great as you know you are. But I'm gonna end it here. I'm tired, I need to eat, and I'm trying to read a little bit while I'm waiting for my laundry to get done. So I love you guys. I'm gonna keep posting what I can. I do got a couple days coming off of this working 7 days in a row. I do have like a 4-day little break, so I may record some during that time. I'm not sure yet, but I am gonna try to at least post once a day. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you would like to book a session with me, a life coaching session, feel free to send me an email and we can set that up. We can do it either on the phone or on Google Meet if you'd like. So if you'd like to donate to my channel, all my stuff is in my description. I have 2 Cash Apps. Also have Buy Me a Coffee if you'd like to do that as well. I would appreciate any and all donations. It helps me to continue to make content. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. It's your girl K Divine, and I'll see you later. Bye.